Yeah, boy! Welcome back to the channel, guys. This is your friend Cartman. We are back on my Town Hall 18 account. This is my main account, guys, and we have been here in Legend League, guys, and we had our best day so far in the new Legend League season. Now, as you take a look here at our battle log, plus 305 on the day. I did have that one bad fail there, but 7 out of 8 of our hits today were 3 stars, which is awesome. And with the modifiers here in Legend League, like, that is a tall task for me. So really happy with that. Plus, we've had an awesome day on defense. Haven't been 3-starred once, and we got that 1-star defense as well. So gained a lot of trophies today. Now, if you want to take a look at this army comp, we are using here Hydra. We've got 10 dragons, 4 dragon riders. We've got 4 rocket loons, a couple minions, and a couple of archers in there. And then we're running the Mass Totem Spell, the brand new spell, guys, and it is super strong. So I've got 10 totems. I got 1 earthquake that you can use to help out your flame flinger value, or you can use it in your army if you don't need it with the flame flinger. And then for our heroes, we've got the King instead of the RC with the Spirit Fox, the Spiky Ball, Snake Bracelet. We got the Archer Queen with the Frosty, the Giant, and the Giant Arrow. The Warden on air with the Sneezy, Eternal Tome, and Healing Tome. And we have our Minion Prince with the Phoenix and the Dark Crown and the Dark Orb. Now we're going to be mainly using the Flame Flinger with our 4 super minions in there. I got a balloon and a couple archers just to clean things up, and a rage. And I like bringing that revive spell just to help out if my Minion Prince goes down the backside. A lot of times I like to bring him back after the Phoenix. He's just so powerful with that Dark Crown. And so that's it, guys. So let's take a look at some of these replays, and I'll show you exactly how this army works. Alright, here is our first replay, guys. We have a centralized town hall. We have that invis spell tower and that poison spell tower on the backside. And that did help that they didn't have their crafted defense set up here. So, you know, it's not completely max that we're against or anything, but they do have some of the new defenses. They have the super wizard towers. They do have the new revenge tower that's super strong. So right here, we're going in here, and we sent in 1 rocket loon just to search for traps, and then we're setting up this flame flinger. Tons of value over here in this corner. We do have the defending Archer Queen, but we're going to be able to go in here and take out this wizard tower and this air defense and that multi-gear tower, and that's some pretty good value in here. While the flame flinger is working, just bring in your archer in there just to start cleaning up a little bit of these buildings to help set our funnel. And probably you don't want your flame flinger to go much more than a minute. You want to be patient here. Try to get as much value here as you can, and then once you get the flame flinger set up real nice, and you get this pathing set up to the core, that's when you're going to set in your Archer Queen in the opposite corner. So we're getting ready to do that with our Archer Queen. Don't remember exactly when, but probably about now. We've set it up. Now the Archer Queen is going to start targeting our Flame Flinger. I did send in a totem, try to protect her, but didn't do too much. So we sent in the Archer Queen with the Giant Arrow, took out the air defense. We got the King on the outside, and right there you can see this beautiful funnel we got set up right here, where you can send in all of these dragons heading here toward the core. Super Minion's doing a good job funneling on the right side. King, Queen, and the Giant funneling out this left-hand side. You can see that Revenge Tower is nasty on that left-hand side. But here we got a perfect Warden ability with the Rage, sending everything in here. Minion Prince ability. There's a ton of damage in here, a ton of traps, but we're all protected up through here, getting some really nice value. Queen's doing a great job assisting here on the side. Man, you can just see the power right here, especially the new Dragon Rider level. So strong right now. And those totems, you just keep putting them in front of your troops right like that, and you can see it just protecting and distracting everything as we push our way through the base. And we have a ton of dragons up here. Now the Revenge Tower did finish off our King and Queen on the left hand side, but look how many dragons we have still up. We still have the Warden, we still have the Minion Prince, we got several Dragon Riders, several dragons going around the base. We have a Super Minion up still. We have plenty of firepower here, and we still have that revive spell that we can bring back to deal with this Revenge Tower. Once the Revenge Tower is distracted, I want to bring back our King because he has the most hit points. Come in here, finish that off, and that was a crushing 3-star. And so really the key is just use those totems, put them out in front of your army as you're pushing through, and you can just distract and get those nice 3-stars. Alright, next base we've got a Invis and Rage core here with the Town Hall right there. You see on that backside around that monolith, a really heavy damage section. You got the 2 Super Wizard Towers, the Revenge Towers in there, Clan Castle, Minion Prince. That's a loaded up section there, so we need to be careful with going into that area. You get the sweepers pointing away from the Town Hall, so we got to deal with that too. Right here I'm going to send in these rocket loons to take out these 2 mortars. Then we can bring in our flame flinger. There's lots of value over here, but we do need to watch out for that Expo. Now the totem spell does a great job of tanking for our flame flinger. Now I'm not a flame flinger pro or anything, but we're going to be patient here, and I think we can target. Okay, we got some Teslas popping, so that totem did a great job drawing out that Tesla. We're going to clear that up. Once that Tesla goes down, I think we'll be okay. Now we've got to target the air defense. Now there could be another Tesla in this area right here. Alright, so the Expo locked on, so I got to pop the totem to make sure we are protected from that Expo. And I'm going to go ahead and get another totem spell. Well, I should have. A little slow on that, so we didn't get it down. But that's okay. Still learning on the attack, but there we go. We got the Queen's Giant Arrow taking out that air defense, setting off the Invis Tower. Again, we've got our funnel set up really nicely right here. Even though we didn't get the most awesome value out of our Flame Flinger, we kind of messed that up. Now we're just going to go here, especially with the core, start putting these totems here and just distracting everything that we can. We got that Rage Tower going off in the core. We're going to pop the Minion Prince ability to counteract that. Then put these totems so that everything's distracted, trying to look at different directions than our troops. Try to get those fire spitters to turn away from your troops if you can with the totems as well. But yeah, they are super powerful. You can just see the tanking that you get from the totem spell. Just keep putting it in front of your troops. The King has done a great job taking down those air defenses on the backside. Pop that King ability. You get so much out of the spiky ball. And this one's getting a little close for us. It wasn't the best execution in the beginning, but even if you mess it up, you can still get the 3 stars. I'm going to show you right here. So it is close. The Minion Prince does go to ability with the Phoenix. And right here, this is where I like to have that revive spell, because the Minion Prince goes down, we can just bring him right back up. Now he has the Phoenix to tank for him. He's going to be able to do so much damage with the Dark Crown right there at this point to just finish this base off. And that's another 3-star for us. Yeah, boy. Alright guys, I'm going to show one more replay here. This one has the Hero Bell for the crafted defense. I thought that was a little interesting right here. We got a little bit of value we can get on these Flame Flingers on these corners on the top left or right. So I'm going to go in from the left hand side here at 12 o'clock and just send in a couple rocket loons, try to get down that mortar, and then we'll be able to place our Flame Flinger. You can see on the backside we have the Super Wizard Towers to deal with. There we go. We're going to send in our rocket loons. We did find a Tesla, but we're able to get this mortar down. It does get one shot off on our Flame Flinger, but that's okay. And now we want that Flame Flinger just to work to clear out this corner. A lot of trash buildings in behind the Flame Flinger. So we've got that archer working back there. Might want to place a couple archers because we have a lot of buildings there that we can clear out and really set up this funnel nicely for us. We're going to go through this little builder hut, travel on to the air defense. Now we do have that Expo in the core there, so we've got to watch out for that a little bit, just to make sure it doesn't lock onto our Flame Flinger. I'm going to use the Earthquake spell, weaken everything up right there, just to try to get the most value. And place that totem real early, and just look how long the totem lasts against the Expo. I mean, it will tank for quite some time right there for us, and just allow our Flame Flinger to get some awesome value right there. That is a thing of beauty. We'll let that Flame Flinger keep working. We shot our Giant Arrow. We missed the air defense. Not a big deal. We got the King going on the outside now. queen with the giant. I place a totem spell there, another totem spell here in a minute in front of the minion prince, just trying to distract, keep everything protected so we can get the most value here. Got the minion prince in behind, and again, just keep placing those totem spells to distract all of these defenses. And there's a lot of heavy hitting defenses here in this core, so we're going to go ahead and pop this warden ability early before we get to this town hall. Town hall is not a defensive building anymore, so it's not going to damage us a whole bunch. So just continue to place your totem spells in front of your troops. Don't get them out too far. You don't want to get them where they're not distracting and taking the damage away from your army. But here we go. We are just crushing our way through this. Minion Prince looking pretty strong there in the middle, taking that down. And honestly, when you go through the town hall, I mean, if you have a whole pack of dragons, you don't even really feel the guardian in there. To me, you're just powering through it so fast, especially with the minion prince taking down that defending guardian. And check this out. I mean, just look how many troops we have up right now. We still have the minion prince Phoenix ability. We still have our revive spell. Yeah, we are just crushing this one. We have several dragon riders still up. We have almost all of our super minions up, I think, plus plenty of dragons. So the minion prince goes to ability, not an issue here. You can see we still have that revive spell. Tons of dragons up, tons of troops up. You can go ahead here, just revive our minion prince. Tons of dragons to back him up, and it's another nice 3-star. But yeah, we use this army here, guys. Had a really nice day, plus 305. Definitely by far my best day in Legend League so far with the new modifiers. It's definitely a lot harder, but if you're struggling, give this army a try. The Hydra with the Mass Totem Spells. The Flame Flinger makes all the difference in the world, and I am not perfect at it by far. I need to get a lot better at it, but it sets up such a perfect funnel. And it's a nice change from, instead of using the RC charge, just using something different. So it's a breath of fresh air. Really enjoyed it today. Alright guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, smash that like button for me. If you're not subscribed to the channel and you want to hang out and just watch some fun Clash content, please subscribe to the channel, turn on those notifications. Until next time, Clash on, my friends.